What's up? What's happening? It's your boy Mike Rashid.
What's up? This is Chris Albert.
And we talking to you about our newest release. Go ahead, tell them about it, Chris.
So basically, a lot of people have been talking a lot of shit about overtraining and how people are going to get overtraining syndrome and things like that. So what I did was, because regardless of what training plan you're doing, you're always in danger of some sort of overtraining syndrome, even if you're not doing a lot of reps. But if you're not eating properly and you're not feeding yourself well and not taking care of your immune system, then you are going to be getting yourself into overtraining syndrome without even doing shit. So basically put this ebook together as an instructional guide for, one, a way to survive Mike Rashid's overtraining program, and two, a way to improve yourself. If you haven't been getting gains for years and you've been trying a million different things, this is something that you could definitely try. Focuses on fueling your body, making sure you're getting the proper macronutrients, keeping inflammation low, and optimizing your nutrition through proper use of carbohydrates, and optimizing your performance during your workout through proper use of carbohydrates.
Right, absolutely. So it's like basically our mentality is, you know, you cannot let yourself be a prisoner by other people's standards. Okay, I see it all the time. Comments are made. You're gonna hurt your back. You're gonna hurt this. You're gonna hurt that. Let me tell you something. The mentality that, you know, most real guys have and real girls is, when you walk into a gym, is not thinking, oh, I gotta be careful, I don't wanna hurt this. And no, you're like, I wanna fuck shit up, I wanna get as strong as possible, I wanna get shredded, whatever your goals is. If you're a powerlifter, I wanna lift as heavy as possible. You're not going into it thinking, oh, I gotta be timid and this and that, whatever. So what we doing with, like, when I keep saying overtrain, I'm saying overdo it. Just do it, just keep going, keep going, keep going. Why stop at 4 sets when you still got more in you? Let's do 10. Why not? You know what I mean? So yeah, you do need to rest properly. You do need to fuel yourself to perform on that level. You know, Chris, I mean, me and Chris talk about this a lot, and he's come up with a fucking perfect program, because I've been doing this for a while. You know, my body is used to it. I won't get nothing out of just a basic training program. Chris, you know, when we initially talked about it and he shot me his diet, I was like, fuck, I got more, I could do more. You know what I mean? I have, you know, the proper, not just, all calories aren't created equal. You know what I mean? The proper calories, the proper nutrition to perform, to recover, you know, it's not rocket science, but it's not just like basically eat some turkey and tilapia and broccoli. It's a lot more to it, you know? And this guy is a very smart guy, and he studies a lot. He got some kind of degree in like research. Like he's like one of those people that can research shit on a deeper level, you know. And this is one of my best friends, one of my brothers, bro, and I call him for advice all the time, because there's certain things that he can dig deeper into that I just don't know how to, you know. So when you don't know something, you ask somebody that do. And he, like, honestly, he came up with a nutrition regimen that fucking works. Like, it fucking works, clearly.
And that's the thing, man. Like, I've done a lot of different things in my life. I was in the Marine Corps, I've had the research background, I have a whole lot of different things that I've done besides personal training. In my athletic career, I've been a powerlifter, a bodybuilder, United States Marine. I've done so many different things that have torn my body up, that have absolutely pushed me to my limit. And I'm not like some extraordinary person or anything like that. I'm your average guy who leads a normal life, who comes to the gym to try to make myself extraordinary. So the fact of the matter is that if I'm gonna come to the gym, I'm not just gonna come in and just do friggin' 3 sets of 10 like everybody else does. I come in here to release everything. I come in here because I wanna be my best. I've done powerlifting programs before where I've done 5 sets of 5 and that's it. I've done bodybuilding programs before where I've done 4 or 5 sets of 8 and that's it. And I gotta tell you, the only time that I've ever had any hypertrophy on this very average little friggin' post-adolescent body is when I've actually pushed myself to my limit, and I'm still strong. I still friggin' make gains. I just pulled a PR today, got the friggin' proof right there.
That's right.
On the deadlifts. And regardless of the amount of volume, regardless of everything, I'm still gaining, I'm still putting on muscle. You can talk what you want about anything, you talk what you want about anabolics, The thing is this: volume mixed with strength is what works. It's what's worked for everybody. It's what's worked for everybody who's been successful in this sport. So.
And we're not reinventing the wheel. We're doing what they did back in Tom Platz's day and C.T. Fletcher's day. I mean, it's just that now I feel like there's a book, what's his name? This comedian wrote. I got the audio version of it. It's called "In 50 Years We'll All Be Chicks." I mean, that's real. Like, society is getting fucking softer and softer and softer. So with that being said, people are finding easier ways to train. Somebody said, I think it was Phil Heath, and I respect Phil Heath, but I didn't like this, what he said in Generation Iron. He said, you know, the days of going into the dungeon and training hard and all of that, those are over. I'm like, nah, fuck that. Those days are not over. That's like the essence of the iron sport, you know what I mean? I'm not knocking the guys that, you know, take a smoother route. Like, I like to get in there. I'm like Branch, or Ronnie. I like to get in there, you know what I mean, loud music, and fucking go hard. You know what I mean? I don't want to stop until I can't fucking lift another piece of equipment. You know what I mean? So that's all. This is a mind state. Everybody got different mindsets. You know what I mean? And nobody's wrong. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Whatever. And you know what? I know people who don't train like I do, who look fucking amazing and that are strong. I'm not saying that this is the only way to do it or the best way to do it. This is what works for me, and I would assume people like me, because Chris calls himself average. I'm pretty average too, you know what I mean? I have to do a lot more to put on size. I gotta train a lot harder than somebody who would just naturally be bigger than me, just normally bigger than me, you know what I mean? I have cousins that look like fucking bodybuilders that never touched a weight. I wasn't one of those guys. I was skinny as hell all my life, you know what I mean? It took years and years and years and years of training hard for me to start putting on size. And even still, you know, I'm not the biggest guy, you know what I mean? So, yeah, we just want to drop that little jewel with you guys. The new ebook is out. The link is in the description box. Look, it works. This is the completion. The only thing we can't give you is your times to sleep. You got to do that on your own. You got to rest on your own. But we gave you the workouts. We gave you the nutrition aspect. You put it together. Listen, you will grow. You will get stronger. You will achieve the goals that you want. You know, we laid it out there for you. It's out there.
And that's the thing. If you got something that's working for you, by all means, we're not trying to sell you anything. Well, we are trying to sell you something, but we're trying to sell you a better way. If you've got something, if you've been training for a long time, you aren't seeing changes, you aren't seeing anything going on at all, you've been doing every single method out there that you see on YouTube and nothing's been going on, try this out. See how it works for you, and friggin' let us know what you think.
That's it. Signing out. Peace.